If you want to learn how to build a simple farmhouse blanket ladder, stay tuned for this. Let's get right with it, guys. First off, I have to start with finding something to make the blanket ladder out of. Whoa there, Johnny, be careful. Stay still. Then we cut, I like my blanket ladders about 5 foot, so we cut 2 5-foot sections. That'll be her 2 side pieces, and then I cut a 45 degree on the end of those. And then I'll take and mark down 1 inch, and I just like the look this gives. I'll show you in a minute. And I'll cut just a little 1 inch piece off the end of them. And I like cutting 15 degrees on the end of them, but first we'll mark them out. You lay them down there back to back, if you can see there how I got them. That way I can use a speed square mark across both of them, and the marks will be on the insides of them. Put an X on the top part of each mark, and that's where your board is going to go. Your actual steps on the ladder will go where the X's are. I'll show you guys here. You can see the X's, that's where the board goes. That way you don't mix it up, it's foolproof. So now I'll cut 15 degrees on the bottom of them, and that makes it just have a perfect leaning posture up against a wall when they hang a blanket or anything on their blanket ladder. I cut 4 1-foot pieces. I marked on my, I marked on my 2 side posts 4 marks at 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, and 4 foot. And I cut 4 1-foot pieces. I'm just using regular 1x3s here that you get at Lowe's. Here I am just goofing off. I got my Craig jig pocket hole thingamajig set up. And the screws are just so the glue can dry. Just put some pocket hole screws, put them in the bottom. Nobody will ever see them. They'll be on the bottom of the steps. Unless they turn it upside down and start inspecting, they'll never see it. So do that to all 4 pieces. Screw your pocket holes in. I won't show you all of them, I'll just show you a couple. You get the point. Then we'll lay our side pieces out, put some glue on it. Use your patented glue spreader and spread the glue out. In this case, using my finger. Then just line them up across the line, making sure to put the board over the X you made, and screw it on. I showed you on this one, you can do 2 screws or you can do 1. I normally just do 1 because you just want to hold it tight against the glue. And the glue is actually what's going to hold it. Here I put the glue on the other side, and then I Spread the glue out evenly. Then I flip over the ladder and repeat the process. Rinse and repeat by installing more pocket screws. About this time, I think you're sitting on your TV looking, not on your TV. You're sitting on your couch looking at your TV, that's right. And you're thinking, oh, that kind of does look like a ladder for a very small person. Put a couple clamps on it. Remove any excess glue and let it dry. That's the funnest part. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually the worst part. You may be saying, what are you going to do with these hose? Those hoses are on the bottom. This is a farmhouse. Farmhouse looks rustic. Rustic looks rough. We're not even going to sand this thing. Only thing I'll hit with sandpaper is try to get the where they put their little logo on the wood. Other than that, what you see is what you get. I'm going to stain it, hit just the real rough spots, but it's a farmhouse blanket ladder. We're going to leave it looking rustic. Let's let this dry, guys.
A few inches later.
You see here, guys, I just cleaned it up. You know, the wood was stacked in the corner, so that's some dust and dirt on it. I just cleaned it up. Like I said, we don't want it to look fancy, we want it to look rustic. So anywhere we need to take down an edge, I'm just going to use this flap wheel. That's going to give it that Farmer John look. You know what I mean, like Farmer John built it. I ain't saying doing this to like something you're going to sell for $400 or $500, $1,000, $2,000. Some really fancy custom built furniture. We're making a farmhouse blanket ladder. I can't stress that enough. Farmhouse looks rustic. You know how I know that? My wife loves farmhouse stuff. You go to Hobby Lobby, you buy something farmhouse themed, they take something nice and rough it up. It's just what they do. And they sell it for a very high profit. I am, however, going to get this right now. After getting all the fun sanding over with, just kidding, sanding's no fun. Like I said though, I didn't do much sanding, just hitting the bigger burrs and anything that could leave a splinter. Get some gloves on and go straight to staining. I'm using Minwax's Early American stain on this one. just get a good coating on it. I just do one coat on mine. And where it's anything farmhouse or anything like that, I don't even put polyurethane or nothing on it. I mean, it would take it years and years being indoors to fade any, so I just let it dry for a few days and then let the smell of the stain go away, and it's good to go. That's the way I do it. By the way, guys, I found that using these wipe-all shop rags work really good if you're staining something that's going to be rustic looking. It leaves just a little bit of lint that you can wipe off after the stain dries, but they do great. And if you've watched to this point, we now have a blanket ladder. Hey guys, I appreciate you watching. I will leave a link in the description below of all the tools and stuff I used on today's videos, or most of the tools and stuff I used. Hey, God bless you all. Thanks for watching.